Hi guys, so on this page we've always talked about some of the things that I like about reading, about books and all of these things, but I wanted to also talk about some of the things that I do not like in books. So let's get into it. The first one is fast-paced relationships. I do not like when I'm reading a book and the relationships within the characters are just this fast. Like literally like by chapter 4, they're already in love with each other and they can't be separated from it. No, no thank you. That's not for me. I'm like, that will be one of the reasons I drop a book. If there's gonna be a love interest, there has to be some sort of build up to that relationship because no, no, thank you. The second thing is multiple point of views. Some authors have done a really great job at it. Others, but I personally don't like it because if on chapter 1 is in her perspective and I'm reading about her and she's going on this journey or she's doing something, and then you move over to his perspective, I'm like, okay, that's fine. But if you go back to her perspective, you have to pick up where you left off because sometimes there's like this big gap and I'm like, what in the world happened? And it's like you're giving it to me in his perspective when in reality it's not his journey or it's not her journey. So I personally don't like multiple point of views that much in books, so but or when they have more than two. The thing for me is definitely time jumps. It can be very confusing sometimes where it's like they'll jump through time, and if the author is not careful, you as a reader become very confused, especially when it's like, oh, okay, they went back to the past, then they're going to the present, then they're in the future, but then it's a different version of them. It gets very confusing. It's not for me. And then the other thing is too much smut. Literally, I realized like a lot of people are now reading books just for the smut, when in reality, it's just there's just so much more to reading than that. Like if it includes it, yes, but if that's like the main thing in the book, I personally don't like it. I'm like, to each of their own, but those are some of the things that I personally do not like in reading. It's just if it like I'm not gonna start reading a book because of it, except for the multiple point of view. I will drop a book for that because if I have to read a book in like 4 to 5 different perspectives, no. So